Good morning to all. Welcome to the online class. Now we are going to start the lesson from the economics part, third chapter. The previous class we have started the lesson, that is money and credit. The money and credit one class we have completed the barter system. Barter system is it is a term used the first form of trade. That is a kind of exchanging the goods. Exchanging the goods. Barter means exchanging the goods. That was exchanged from one region to other region, or one civilization to the other civilization. Those days we have seen the civilization, river valley civilization was the ancient civilizations. Four river valley civilization, you might have studied the history part. Egyptian civilization, Indus Valley civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Yellow River civilization, like these four civilizations. These are all ancient civilizations. The civilization developed on the river banks. The archaeologists done the excavation on the bank of the river Nile and the Euphrates and Tigris. They found the civilization. That Egyptian civilization and the Mesopotamian civilization, there they found the articles used to the Indus Valley civilization, so that under the archaeologists understood that there was a trade conduct among these civilizations. So years went by and the trade was prosper. When the trade was prosper, there were raised some issues in the barter system. The barter system, they raised some issues. To solve the issues in the barter system, they have introduced some metals. Metals, in the sense gold, silver and copper. These are the metals used to exchange the articles. They fixed the standard value of the goods and used these metals, these gold, silver and copper. These were the first form of money. First form of these metals can be termed as the first form of money. Then the golds, silver and copper were the metals used for, they were called ancient. It is also called ancient currency. The gold, silver and copper metals used for the exchange of goods. That is a medium of exchange. That was the medium of exchange. So these were called ancient currency. Ancient currency. Now we are going to see the next topic, that is natural money. What is natural money? The metals such as silver, gold gain the importance in the later part of this civilization. Gradually these metals got importance and became the medium of exchange. These gold and silver became the medium of exchange of goods. So these goods were known as the natural money. Natural money. Gold, silver were known as the natural money. Then the next about paper money. Well, trade prospered. The year by year the trade was developed. More goods were transported, imported and exported. It was flourishing. The trade was flourishing by these metals, this form of money, medium of exchange. So there was shortage of metals. The reserves of the mines also got the limited reserve. These gold and silver mines going to exhaust, where there was limited reserves of gold and silver. So they wanted to find an alternative way for the prosperity of trade. the alternative was found and the coins were made using metals with a lesser value. They found the alternative way to use this metal as a lesser value metals. These metals were used for lesser value coins. These were used to buy and sell goods of lesser value. These coins, metal coins were used to buy and sell the lesser value goods. So these lesser value goods were done by these poor people. So it was used as the money of the poor people. Lesser value goods were used to supply by using these lesser value metals. These lesser value metals were used by these poor people. Lesser value metals were used by the poor people. Then, hence these coins were printed in large numbers, paper money came into being. Then lesser value coins also they were used. At the same time they introduced the paper money. Paper money that was higher value money. Paper money was higher value that is used by the rich people. Higher value money, paper money was used by the rich people. Paper money came into being as the next stage. This money was without form and people started saving the banks. This paper money was very weightless, easily can be transported. So this paper money was, people were using the paper money, they deposited the paper money in the banks. They were hoarding the money. Not circulating the money, they deposited the money in the banks. The paper money was, most of the people deposited in the banks. The bank were giving the interest. So the people were interested to deposit the paper money in the bank. So there was a problem arise to the worldwide, that is economic depression. Because the paper money circulation was very poor. So this economic depression took place in the year 1929. This economic depression started first in USA. It affected the whole world. This economic depression affected the whole world. This depression was also prompted the saving habit of the people. They were saving the money, the paper money in the banks. That led to the economic depression. Now the money has become an inseparable part of everyone's life. We are using money for every purpose. Without money we cannot do anything. We cannot move, we cannot talk also. If you want to talk, we have to put money in our mobile. Then only we can talk to whom we wish to talk. That much importance we have the money has. The money has that much importance. It is indispensable one. It is inseparable from the part of our life. This money can be transacted, done through many ways in the electronic world. Now, money can be transmitted some of the ways that is mentioned here. First, the next heading is electronic transaction. One has to visit the bank. Previously, if you want to take the money or put the money in the bank, we have to go to the bank and fill the challan or produce a check to withdraw money from our account. If you want to take money, we have to fill the challan and stand in a long queue and wait for a long time in the bank. Now it is vanished. This practice is vanished nowadays because some well advanced technology and all introduced in the banking system. Now this practice is gradually vanished. Instead, one can easily withdraw the necessary amount from the automated teller machine, ATM. Automated teller machine. We can find the automated teller machine everywhere. Towns, cities, and all we can find many automated teller machine here and there. By using the ATM debit card, we can take the money from this automated teller machine. One can easily withdraw the money needed at any time. Anytime money. We can get any time money from ATM, automated teller machine, by using the ATM credit card. Even to deposit the money, the person need not to go to bank. That much facilities nowadays we have. Then another one method, that is the electronic transaction, credit cards. Credit cards are used. Also available, through which things are bought on credit and amount can be paid later. We no need to carry money to buy things. By using the credit card, we can buy the things. Later we can pay the money. That is the method used to transact the money, that is credit card system, credit card. Then the next one is, instead of using checks and demand draft, online transaction. We can do the transaction online through net banking or carried out. Net banking. You have to have the net connection and the phone. Through that we can do the net banking. Through this, money is transacted to anyone who is staying in any part of the world. Through the net banking, we can do the transaction, transact the money to the person who is staying in any part of the world. Then technology has advanced so much that even mobile banking is widely used nowadays. Mobile banking. Nowadays, we are using the mobile banking. This is one of the advanced method of transacting the money. That is electronic transaction. These are the ways. Nowadays, the money transaction is carried on. So, the electronic transaction, we have seen the credit card, net banking and mobile banking. These are the electronic transaction nowadays we used to do. The previous thing, one who want to take the money, they have to visit the bank and fill the check or produce fill the challan or produce the check to withdraw money from the bank. Now it is the withdrawing the money is very easy. Anytime, anywhere we can go and withdraw the money because ATM is available. That is automated teller machine. We have to use that ATM credit card to take the money from the ATM. Okay, now we mark this from these topics. We mark some questions. First, the 2 mark already we have marked 1, 2 and 3 2 mark questions. Then the 4th one we'll see little later. Now the 5th one, what is natural money? What is natural money? Page number 301. There is a heading about natural money. Natural money. That to be marked. The metals such as silver and gold gained importance gradually all over the world. So these metals were used as standard value in the exchange of goods. This was called as natural money. Exchange of goods. We are using some metals like gold and silver. It has got the standard value to exchange the goods. This is called natural money. That to be marked for the 5th 2 mark. Then the 6th one, why were coins or low value printed in large quantities? Why were coins of low value printed in large quantities? Same page number 301, paper money heading. Paper money heading, second line. While trade prospered, there were insufficient reserves of gold and silver. Mines also had a limited reserve of these metals. An alternative was found and coins were made using metals with lesser value. These were used to buy and sell goods of lesser value. It was used as the money of the poor people. You have to start from while trade prospered. Year by year the trade was prospering, exchanging the goods, export and import flourished. That is, trade prospered. There were insufficient reserves. To conduct the trade, they were using the metals, gold and silver especially. That reserves going to exhaust, that is insufficient to carry on the prosperity of the trade, because limited reserves are found in the reserves, and also they wanted to found the alternative ways found, and coins were made using metals with lesser value. So they given the lesser value of these metals. They began to use the lesser value metals. These were used to buy and sell goods of lesser. It was used as the money of the poor people. Lesser value money was used for the poor people. They were poor value goods were used by the poor people. They were using the lesser value money. That to be marked. That is 6th 2 mark. Why were coins of low value printed in large quantities? These two 2 mark questions today enough. Next paragraph question, first one. Answer in detail. First one. Explain how money is transacted in the digital world. Explain how money is transacted in the digital world. That is page number 303. 303 under the heading electronic transactions. Electronic transactions. One has to visit the bank and fill in the challan or produce a check to withdraw money from his account. That is the earlier stage. The beginning we were used to go bank and do all this. Next, now this practice is gradually vanishing. Instead, one can easily withdraw the necessary amount from automated teller machine, ATM. With the help of ATM debit card, one can easily withdraw the money needed at any time. It is located everywhere. A person can deposit money in this account without visiting the branch. Then, three points. First, similarly, credit cards are all available through which things are bought on credit and amount can be paid later. This is a credit card method. Next one is net banking. Nowadays, instead of using checks, demand drafts, online transaction through which net banking are carried out. Through this, money is transacted to anyone who lives anywhere across the globe. Then technology has advanced So much that even mobile banking, which widely used nowadays, all this you have to mark for this detailed question. First detailed question, all these points you have to mark. Now we mark some one words. Some one words we mark. First, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Certain metals like gold were used as a medium of exchange in ancient times. Gold is the answer. Certain metals like gold were used as a medium of exchange in ancient times. Second one, the headquarters of the RBI is at Mumbai. Headquarters of the RBI is at Mumbai. International trade is carried on in terms of US dollars. International trade is carried on in terms of US dollars. The currency of Japan is yen. The currency of Japan is yen. These are the four, choose the correct answers. Then fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. First one, barter system can be considered as the first form of trade. Barter system. You can see the spelling from the book, barter system. BARTER. Barter system can be considered as the first form of trade. Second one, money supply is divided into four types. Money supply is divided into four types. The first printing press of the RBI was started as Nasik, Nasik, Nasik. Then the fourth one, the Reserve Bank of India acts as a regulator of the circulation of money. The Reserve Bank of India acts as a regulator of the circulation of money. Then the fifth one, the thesis about money by B.R. Ambedkar is the problem of the rupee, its origin and solution. The problem of the rupee, its origin and solution. That is found in the book. You can see this given one of the box, this answer. The problem of the rupee, its origin and solution. That is the answer. Match the following. First one, US dollar. US dollar, universally accepted currency. Universal accepted currency is US dollar. Currency in circulation, automatic teller machine. Currency in circulation 85%. Currency in circulation is 85%. Then ATM only automatic teller machine. Salt, substitute of money. Rial, Saudi Arabia. Rial is in Saudi Arabia. Once again I will tell you, US dollar, universally accepted currency. Currency in circulation 85%. ATM means automatic teller machine. Salt, substitute of money. Rial, Saudi Arabia. Okay, all these one words I have given. Remaining we will see later. What are the answers I have given? Please go through, study it. Thank you.